Hey, what's up? I'm Ariel, and welcome to another episode where I talk about my life while you're probably doing literally anything else. Folding laundry, avoiding homework, pretending to listen to your mom talk about her book club. I see you. So today, we're talking about something I like to call the yes hangover. And no, this isn't about sneaking into your friend's basement with a stolen White Claw. This is so much worse. This is about the thing where you say yes to everything, and then one day you wake up and realize you've accidentally signed up for 15 different versions of hell. If there was such a thing as insider trading for mental skills, you just found the spot. Mental skills are the cheat code to life that no one's talking about. This season, fall forward with me as we dive into stories, tools, and techniques to help you navigate the awkward, challenging, and sometimes frustrating facets of life. The cost of ignoring these skills isn't just struggling. It's watching your future self slip away, while others who improve their mental skills soar past you. I want to quickly thank our sponsors of this podcast, the UPS store off 12th and Patterson and Fire FC Soccer Club, for consistently investing in our future by helping be a solution for our future. Lastly, I want to remind you that the hard things you may be going through right now are not your final destination. Everything you're going through will soon turn into everything you went through. Don't forget, without rain, nothing grows, and all broken colors still color. Now, on to the cast. Let me paint you a picture. It's September, senior year, and I'm feeling good, feeling ambitious. I'm like, this is my year. I'm going to be involved. I'm going to make memories. I'm going to be the person who, so I joined 3 book clubs, said yes to every single shift my manager offered me at work, agreed to help organize the winter formal. Why did I do that? I don't even like dancing. I look like a malfunctioning windmill when I dance. My brother Jason literally filmed me at a wedding once and set it to that video of the inflatable 2-man outside car dealerships. But wait, there's more. I also told my friend Madison that I'd help her start a small business selling custom sweatshirts. And I signed up to tutor a freshman in math. Math, a subject I'm currently getting a C+ in. Oh, and I agreed to dog sit for my neighbor every Tuesday and Thursday, which would be fine, except her dog, Princess, is a small demon who's bit me 4 times. And I'm taking 3 AP classes because apparently I hate myself. You know what the really fun part is? I did all of this in like a 2-week span. Just yes, absolutely, I'd love to, count me in, no problem. I was like a golden retriever who just learned the word walk. Just uncontrollable enthusiasm for things I definitely did not have time for. And here's the thing, at first, I felt great. I felt like I was winning at life. Like, look at me, I'm so busy, I'm so involved. I'm basically the main character. I had 17 different group chats going. I was color coding a planner. Yeah, a planner. I don't even like planning. I once showed up to school on a Saturday because I forgot it was the weekend. But then, the hangover hit. It started small. I forgot about a club meeting. No big deal, right? Then I was late to work because I was finishing an essay. Then I was late to finish the essay because I was at work. I started doing homework at 11 p.m., then midnight, then 2 a.m. I was eating dinner in my car between school and my job. I started drinking coffee like it was a competitive sport. My mom asked me at dinner one night, one of those 3 times in October I actually made it to dinner. She was like, "Sweetie, are you okay? You look tired." And I did that thing where I was like, "I'm fine, I'm great, everything's great." But my eye was twitching, like a cartoon character who's about to snap. My brother Jason, he's 24, works in software, very annoying. He was home visiting and he caught me in the kitchen at like 1 a.m., stress eating cheese directly from the package while typing an essay one-handed. And he goes, "This is dark, Ariel. This is truly dark." And I was like, "Don't talk to me, I'm thriving." He just slowly closed the fridge and walked away. The breaking point came on a Wednesday. I had completely forgotten it was my friend Tyler's birthday hangout. Just completely gone from my brain. And Tyler is like the nicest human being alive. He's the friend who remembers everyone's Starbucks order and checks in when you're having a bad day. Chihuahua energy, but in human form. So there I am at work wearing a polo shirt that smells like French fries, and I get a text from the group chat. "Where are you? We're all at the arcade." And I stared at that text for a solid minute. I felt my soul leave my body. I had totally forgotten. And this wasn't even like a, "sorry I'm running late" situation. I was scheduled to work till 9 p.m. The hangout was at 6. I had no excuse. I just forgot my friend's birthday because my brain was running on 2 hours of sleep and 4 energy drinks. So I did what any rational person would do. I had a small breakdown in the walk-in freezer. My coworker Ashley found me sitting on a box of frozen fries, and she was like, "You good?" And I was like, No, I'm not good. I'm the worst friend alive, and I also can't feel my legs because I've been sitting on frozen potatoes. She made me take my break early, which was nice. I text Tyler an extremely long apology. He, being Tyler, was super cool about it though. But I wasn't cool about it, because here's what I realized sitting in that freezer. I was so busy trying to be everything to everyone that I was actually kind of being nothing to anyone, including myself. So here's where it gets real. That night, I went home and did something wild. I opened my planner, the one I'd been color coding like my life depended on it, and I just looked at it, really looked at it, and it was insane. Every single day was packed, triple booked, quadruple booked. There was literally no white space, no room to breathe, no room to just be a person who exists. I sat down with my parents, and my dad made me tea, which he always does when things are serious. My mom put her phone away, which is how I knew this was a natural conversation. And I was like, I think I messed up. My dad, who's like the most chill person alive, just nodded. Yeah, we've been wondering when you'd notice. Apparently, it had been very obvious to everyone, but me, the one that was drowning. My mom said I'd been falling asleep at dinner, multiple times. I'd zonked out in my spaghetti. Nobody told me because, I don't know, they thought I'd figure it out. And then my dad said something that actually helped. He was like, Ariel, saying yes to everything isn't the same as being a good friend. Sometimes being a good friend means being available, and you can't be available if you're running on empty, which honestly kind of hit different. So I did the scary thing. I started saying no. I quit 2 of the 3 clubs, kept the one I actually liked, mock trial, because I enjoy arguing and apparently I'm good at it. Who knew? I told my manager I could only work 3 days a week instead of 5. I very politely told Madison that I loved her, but I could not in fact help her sell sweatshirts because I barely had time to wear sweatshirts. And the winter formal committee, I told them I needed to step back, which was terrifying because I hate letting people down. But you know what happened? They were fine, literally fine. They were like, okay, thanks for letting us know. And they got someone else and the world kept spinning. Princess, the demon dog, I found her a new Tuesday-Thursday sitter. My ankles have never been safer. But here's the part that surprised me. Saying no didn't make me a boring friend. It made me a better friend. Because suddenly, when I said yes to something, I could actually show up. Like, really show up. I wasn't distracted or exhausted or stress eating cheese at 1 a.m. I was present. Last week, Tyler had another hangout, just a chill movie night at his house. And I went. And it was great. We watched a terrible action movie and ate too much pizza, and I didn't have to leave early for anything. And I didn't have homework hanging over my head because I'd actually managed my time. I was just there. And Tyler was like, it's nice to have you back. Which almost made me cry, but I held it together because we were watching a movie about explosions, and crying didn't fit the vibe. So here's what I learned from my yes hangover. 1, your time is not unlimited. I know, groundbreaking, but seriously, there are only 24 hours in a day, and you need to sleep for at least some of them, maybe even most of them. 2, saying no doesn't make you boring. It makes you honest. And people actually respect that more than when you say yes and then flake because you're overwhelmed. 3, you don't have to do everything senior year. I know everyone's like, make memories and you'll regret not joining every club. But you know what's a bad memory? Falling asleep in your spaghetti. That's a bad memory. 4, the people who actually care about you will understand. They won't be mad that you can't do everything. They'll just be happy when you show up for the things you can do. And 5, this is the big one. You're allowed to prioritize yourself. That's not selfish. That's just basic human maintenance. I'm still figuring this out, by the way. It's not like I had one freezer breakdown and now I'm a boundary-setting guru. Last week I almost said yes to helping organize a bake sale before I caught myself. Old habits die hard, but I'm getting better. I'm learning that my worth isn't determined by how many things I can cram into my schedule. It's not about being the busiest person or the most involved person. It's about being the most me person. And sometimes that means saying, no thanks, I'm actually just gonna go home and watch TV with my family. Or in my brother Jason's case, watch him play video games while I judge his strategy. Family bonding looks different for everyone. So if you're out there right now, looking at your calendar and feeling that pit in your stomach, that little voice that's like, this is too much, listen to it. That voice is right. It's so right. You don't have to be everything to everyone. You just have to be something to yourself. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for hanging out with me while I work through my issues in real time. Super healthy, very normal. If you like this episode, tell your friends. If you didn't like it, tell your enemies. Either way, I'll be here next week, probably talking about something else I'm trying to figure out as I go. This is Ariel, reminding you that it's okay to say no, even if it feels weird, even if you think people will be mad. They won't be, and if they are, that's their problem, not yours. Take care of yourselves. Seriously, I'm watching you. Building mental skills isn't just about handling stress or bouncing back. If you develop mental skills, it essentially means you're preparing yourself to build strong relationships, make sound decisions, and find genuine fulfillment in whatever you do, wherever you are. The most expensive thing you can buy is conventional wisdom. The most profitable thing you can sell is your own potential. Remember, you're always just one choice from a new beginning, and a single commitment away from a new life. The 2026 version of you is waiting. You know what strikes me about Ariel's story? It's that she wasn't failing. She was drowning in success, or at least what we've been taught looks like success. We've raised a generation that's been told to optimize everything. Build your resume, make connections, don't miss out. FOMO isn't just a feeling anymore, it's a lifestyle. And somewhere along the way, busy became a badge of honor instead of a warning sign. But here's what Ariel figured out. Presence beats productivity. Being fully there for 3 things is worth more than being halfway there for 15. The yes hangover isn't about being lazy or antisocial. It's about recognizing that your energy is finite, that boundaries aren't walls, they're bridges to better relationships. That sometimes the most mature thing you can do is admit you're human. So if you're a young adult listening to this, hear me clearly. You don't owe anyone access to all of you, all of the time. Not your friends, not your boss, not even your own ambitions. Choose wisely, show up fully, and give yourself permission to say no.